going on YouTube? Uberman here. I decided to wait until Monday to make a video because some things have been changing with Uber, and I wanted to get my pay statement so I could just throw this all into one video. We will be going through some screenshots here in just a little bit, so you can see everything that I'm saying, so that there's no confusion, no lying, things of that nature, which I get accused of all the time on here. So we're going to jump into some screenshots, but a quick overview. I'm going to be showing my payout, which was $591.30 for the week. We're going to be going over some changes that are happening here, but I believe they're also going to be happening in many other places soon. Things that you need to be prepared for, which are cities allowing Uber to stay in the market, but requiring the drivers to obtain permits exactly like taxi drivers. We will have to have a permit card. Now, this has just happened in my area in Oklahoma City. This is also taking place in Norman, Oklahoma. And we have until April to get these permits, which are probably going to also require cars to get inspected regularly, drug testing, background checks through your local state department in Oklahoma. That would be the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation or the Oklahoma Sheriff's Department. It's going to vary depending on where you're at, but you can pretty much expect that these are things that are going to be happening in your area soon. So, lots of changes, guys. It's an exciting time to be a part of Uber. They really didn't give us much information on it, but I will definitely screenshot the email that I got stating that basically they'll tell us more later down the line, but by April, we will be required to obtain permits to drive in the state of Oklahoma, at least in the city of Oklahoma City. Again, this was a city council meeting, so this will be for drivers in Oklahoma City. But I fully expect that you will be seeing a lot more of this in 2015, so kind of an exclusive sneak peek at what you can expect down the road. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and we're going to start with my pay. So here we go. Okay, guys, so here's the first screenshot that I want to show you. Obviously, this has my driver rating for the week, which most people don't really care about, but it's 4.97. I took 39 trips, and you can see I was online for 42 hours this week. Now, that's not the entire time I was actually working. I was logged in for 42 hours, but honestly, I drove for 18 hours. I logged all of it. So the actual time I spent working was 18 hours. Now, here is my payout, which is $591.30. I also got $36 in tips. So if you take the $591.30 and then you add $36 for tips, that comes out to $627.30 total for my week. If you were to divide that by the actual hours that I worked, which were 18 hours, you would get $34.85 per hour. Now, if you go back and look at the screenshot, you'll see that I actually only made $466, I believe it came out to, before $466.85 before Uber gave me my subsidy. So if we do some simple math, and let's just take the full amount of time I was online with Uber, which according to them is 42 hours, and let's take $466.85 and divide it by 42 hours. That comes out to $11.11 an hour. So even still, if you want to complain that, well, without the subsidies you can't make money, or whatever the case may be, that you spent more time online than you're claiming, you can still make $11 an hour driving your car, making your own schedule, working as many hours as you want. But the truth is, I did not work 42 hours. The truth is, I only put in 18 hours. I was logged in for that many hours, but I did not drive. I sat at home and got paid. There were times I got paid for sleeping. So, it is what it is. The fact is that at the end of the day, I ended up making close to $40 an hour. You can agree, you can disagree. I don't really care. I'm the one making the money. I've been doing this for quite some time now. So there you have it. Next, I want to move into the whole, well, let's get into the permits. They want us to get permits, so let's move on to that. So here's an email that I got that said, on Friday the 23rd, Oklahoma Traffic Commission approved Uber for driving in Oklahoma, basically. So now, in the month of April, the drivers have to get licensed through the city, just like cabs. Now, I see this as a great thing for the most part. If Uber's willing to pay for this, I think it's amazing. If Uber wants us to pay for it, not so amazing, but it gives us that level playing field that the taxi industry keeps claiming we are not on. We are not held to the same regulations, to the same rules. Well, guess what? Now we are. Cars will be inspected just like taxi cabs. Insurance is required to be the same as it is with taxi cabs. The permits that we obtain, probably background checks, of course, drug testing, all the same things taxi drivers go to. You wanted a level playing field. Now you've got it. I think this is awesome. I think this is great. I am actually quite thrilled about it. So that should be it for this. Now let's get back to the video. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you today. I hope that some of this information is helpful to you. I hope that you can see that there is still money to be made, although I know everybody, all the naysayers, they all show up on my channel and they say the same thing over and over again. My math doesn't work. My math is wrong. And I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I just don't care anymore. I've gotten to the point where I answer all of them with the same message. It's basically just, whoa, awesome, cool, that's great. I don't have time for it. If I start reading and I see some just crap on there, that I'm just not even going to bother. I don't even bother reading the rest of it because I don't care. This is not for you, okay? These videos are for the people that are out there actually still trying to make money with Uber, not the people that are sitting on their asses crying and whining about how bad it is and how horrible it is. I've showed you the pay statements, guys. You can see what I made without Uber subsidies. There's still money here. I'm still here, and so are a lot of other drivers. So, guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and be safe. Uber on.